Water is life. As it's said, whoever gives his people quality water has succeeded in giving them life. This depicts what WaterIsLife Foundation has brought to the people of Vandeikya community in the southeastern part of Benue State, Nigeria. Vandeikya is a community predominantly occupied by the Tiv ethnic group. For years, the community has been in a state where they lack good and drinkable water. Opinions sampled from the people of the community revealed that the only source of water in the town is the Aya River, a river which is located behind the market square.
The one from the riverside there. Because when it is in the dry season, you will not see the color of the water. Very, very black.
We are using liver, but that liver is not good for us to use it.
On our media cruise visit to the Aya River, the state of the river is appalling as there were huge refuse dumps at its bank. Children were seen taking their bath and defecating at the same time in the river. The river was highly contaminated, that its color was moldy and its smell uninviting. Further inquiries by a crew from traders in the market made it known that the river provides them the water they drink, use for cooking, washing and doing other household activities. Even the butchers who trade in the market claimed that they use the water to wash their meat after slaughtering them.
The water we use in washing our meat here was very, very bad. But because of this project that you have done for us, we are very, very appreciative that maybe the problem of water will be over. So we are very, very happy with the butchers in Vandeikya here, are very, very happy with the job well done.
The height of the people's predicament became an issue that needed urgent attention when a young girl of 6 years, Gloria Obagidi, was diagnosed of typhoid intestinal perforation, a health disease where her intestine developed holes in it. This was as a result of the river water from which she drank. According to her father, Mr. Obagidi, who said the family has spent over 1.4 million naira in treating her.
She happened to take bad water over there with the debris and everything like that. She was sick. We took her to the teaching hospital. They said they cannot handle that. We went to Federal Medical Center. It was from there that she was diagnosed of typhoid perforation. Something like that. I asked many, they said the intestine have holes. Therefore, the doctor, we spend money.
In a bid to forestall future occurrence of such magnitude in the community, an illustrious son of the soil, Mr. Bem Indian Garba, further sought the quick intervention of the WaterIsLife Foundation in providing good and drinkable borehole water to the community. The project commenced in April and was commissioned for use on Tuesday, May 15, 2018 at the village market square, a site where the borehole was built. Speaking at the ceremony, the country director of WaterIsLife Foundation, Mr. Paul Agada, expressed his satisfaction over the swift completion of the project. He said the borehole was dug in such a way that it will serve the entire community quality and drinkable water. He thanked the community for their cooperation and urged them to make good use of the water provided to them. Paul also sought the support of Vandeikya local government area chairman. According to him, the foundation wished to extend their poverty alleviation program to agriculture and sports in the land. He concluded by saying the foundation is bent on putting smiles on the faces of the common man through its stated programs.
To make water available for the people of Vandeikya. The only source of water in Vandeikya is from this Aya River. The Aya River here is so dirty, so unclean and smelling. We came across a little girl, and this little girl was infected with typhoid perforation. Please, may I have Gloria? she was infected this perforation. It's a matter of urgency to bring water to the people of Vandeikya. Immediately, we sent our team to Vandeikya to start operation. She has suffered in the hands many times for this, and these infections are the result of infection from this Aya River. And we wept because I don't know how many of these children are suffering from this type of perforation. And so we quickly, with the pressure from our brother Benue Garba, to come and sink this borehole. This borehole is 94.5 meters deep. And that is as far as 3.6 feet down to get water. I want to let us know that this project is to be made available free of charge to the people of Vandeikya. Nobody should collect 1 naira before you fetch water from this project. This project will be handed over to the community. It's a community project. And the community will appoint somebody to manage the project. The maintenance of the project will be discussed by the council. And we expect that these 10,000 liters to supply us water at 2 days. I want to thank our founders, Chiedu, Ueche, and Henry Agor from the UK. They have been a great support to this project. And all of us all over the world that have supported us in one way or the other, we say thank you. This is what your money has done. But we need more to do more for the people in the continent of Africa. Behind you there is our abattoir. When we came in here, we couldn't enter the abattoir. The abattoir is so unkept. But today, Garba took upon himself to renovate the abattoir. If you look, have a brand new abattoir for the meat sellers in Vandeikya. Please, may you jam your hand for Garba. And to Ripple Heights, I want to thank all my team, Solomon and Ben. They have been here for the last 1 month to supervise this project. I am afraid at the crowd that is here today, Ripple Heights is going places. I know in a few months to come, we will have a seat in the Commonwealth. I want to appreciate you for this crowd. Thank you so very much. God bless you.
Meanwhile, the chairman of Vandeikya local government area, Honorable Dennis Akura, congratulated the community on the project while giving a speech. He thanked Ripple Heights Foundation for contributing meaningfully to the lives of the people. He promised them that his government will ensure the sustenance of the project as it will set up a committee to monitor and ensure its maintenance.
Ripple Heights, our brother Benue Garba, who is the initiator and who is our brother that have brought Ripple Heights to Vandeikya local government to put in place this project, it's a welcome development. And we gave them assurance that to show them that we have appreciated this, we will make sure that this project is sustained. That is why we have constituted a sustainable committee to look over this project.
You have given us water. We are grateful because water is life. Water gives health. And when that will sanitize our place too. You know, the abattoir, water is very close. It will sanitize our environment, it will sanitize, it will give us more health. So we appreciate it.
I'm so motivated and so excited about making this project a reality. So I actually appreciate the Ripple Heights for the wonderful job they have done in our town here.
Ben, a young man, and his Ripple Heights have made it possible. Just like God says in his Bible, there's a time for everything. In Ecclesiastes chapter 3, there's a time for everything. Rotary tried We couldn't do it because it wasn't time. God has said this is the time, and the agent he is going to use is BEM and Ripple Heights. I'm telling you, this project will change the lives of many people, not only in this town, but also in the environment.
A big thank you to Ripple Heights, a very, very, very big thank you to Ripple Heights. Luckily, I've known the people behind Ripple Heights for many, many years. I am not surprised at the quality of support they've given us, and I know they will do more.
Dignitaries who graced the occasion are cabinet and members of the local government area, the paramount ruler of the kingdom, and his council of chiefs.
I understand that Vandeikya is in the population of about 3 million people. But all these years before I came in here, they don't have good source of drinking water. Their sanitation is very deplorable, very poor. You go to the abattoir. The first day I go to the abattoir was horrible for me, because as I entered inside the abattoir, swarm of flies just welcomed me. That was how bad it was in Vandeikya. And that is the meat people consume, men, women, and children. And of course, you know the effect on their health. Now, we found out that the only source of water they have in Vandeikya is Aya River. When we got in there on April 14th, it was so horrible. You know, then it was dry season. The water was stagnant water, smelling. We were dumbfounded when we saw 2 young boys coming out of that water with 25 liters of water each. And we asked them, what do you do with this water? To our surprise, they said they drink, they cook, and they wash with that water. That water smells. I felt so bad. Now, Ripple Heights came with a burden. And that's the burden of touching the poor people in Africa. You can see our logo. You can see our trademark. All we do in Ripple Heights is to combat extreme poverty in Africa. Now, it is poverty that can take a man or a woman to go to that kind of river and drink, or wash and cook with that water. It is poverty that can take a man to go to that kind of abattoir and buy meat that has been infected with flies. You know the number of bacteria that flies transfer is poverty. So when we brought water to poor Vandeikya and we saw the joy on their faces today, we saw the crowd, I almost began to shed tears of joy. 2 years of Ripple Heights, we have touched much life. The news of this borehole project has gone far and near. Yesterday I was at the site, and a woman, very old, aged woman, came with her walking stick. I said, Mama, what are you doing here? She spoke in Tiv language, and someone interpreted to me that somebody told her that there is Oyinbo water in Vandeikya. So she said she's coming to see it herself. So what has Ripple Heights done? Change lives. What has it done? Improve their health.
What has it done? Improve their level of sanitation. You saw this morning when you got there, they were giving them a brand new abattoir. We changed the nets, we changed the doors, we painted inside out, the ceiling everywhere. It's looking brand new. All the flies there has all gone, disappeared. So we believe that we have come to touch the lives of the people. It was on August 27, 2017, I got in touch with Triple Heights. Chiedo and I were classmates, and then we got talking, and I fell into loving what they do in Triple Heights.
Really need to know.
I also have passion to also
It's going up and down.
touch the life of the orphans, the widows, and the poor people. And so we came together to see how do we partner, how do we work together to touch the lives of the poor foreign people in the continent of Africa. So to me, Ripple Heights is making rapid progress. To me, Ripple Heights is flying. Because I know so many NGOs have been there for 6-7 years, they've not achieved much as I've achieved in less than 2 years. Like I said in my opening speech today, very, very soon, the Commonwealth of Nations will give Ripple Heights a seat. And much, much later, we believe we'll have a seat in United Nations. Because what the Commonwealth is talking about and the Union is talking about is about poverty. How can they reduce poverty, particularly in Africa? So we believe we are making progress. Yes, that is where our strength lies. That is where we think we can touch lives. There are so many NGOs who have several thematic areas, and they have this bold thematic areas. Some have 7, 8, 9, 10, and they cannot even achieve one. We believe in Ripple Heights that the only way we can touch life is to be specific and to be realistic in our vision pursuit. We also identify that those that are seriously hit by poverty are the women and the children. And that is why we have come to say, okay, give them water, because water is life. Every person, every man, being a man, woman, or boy or girl, he can't do without water. Whether you're a husband, you're a boy, you drink water, you wash with water, you brush your teeth with water every morning. So we try to go by that thematic, water is life. Now, once you have water, you also have good health. Because our body is composed of 70% of water. So that when you have water, you can do so many things. If you're into business of laundry, you need water. If you want to make food, you need water. If you want to wash your car, you need water. So you can make business from water. So with water is life, poverty can be reduced. Everyone wants to eat food. If you don't eat food, you will die. And the focus of the fragment of Nigeria today is agriculture.
It's going up and down.
But we also notice that to combat poverty at the right areas, we can't give them mechanized equipment. We just want to give them support. We do support to the rural farmers. 50,000, 100,000, plant cassava, plant yam, plant seed, plant tomato, put to the market, sell, and put food on the table for your children to eat. Or you sell, have the juice ceremony to your children to school. And of course, the level of crime in society is organized and carried out by the age group 15 and above. So we are also coming with sports, because sports is everywhere. People are crazy about football. So that's the brain behind Slum to Lake. We just bring in people from the street, we train them, build a character in sports, and then we allow them to go to the world and make a living for themselves. That is why we are too specific about Water is Life, Go Agro, and Slum to Lake. What we want to see is that people are happy. What we want to see is that their source of livelihood is improved. What we want to see is that they can pay children school fees from their little earnings. Once that is done, Ripple Heights is satisfied. We are not asking for a payback, but we're just asking God to bless us more so we can be a blessing to the people. Because the more we give, the more God sends help to us. All that I have been seeing us doing, we don't have anywhere we pluck money. It is God that is sending help to us. Because even in the Bible says we should give. Those that give, they will receive. Those that give, will never lack. So Ripple Heights is satisfied in our investment when we see joy and happiness on the faces of people. We have been to we had a project last year at Ibejuleki. It's a proposal about close to 2 million. For over a year now, they have been enjoying free, clean drinking water. At about a week from today, we are going for the groundbreaking ceremony on that project at Yagbe. Yagbe is the local government of LCDA, the local government. So we just keep making people happy. That's just what we do in Ripple Heights. So we just thank God that everywhere we go, people are happy. We went to the government chairman today, he was overwhelmed. The traditional ruler was overwhelmed. The market women were so happy. Even Garba, who did the project in partnership with people, was so happy. So we're going to touch people's life.